Hey, let me start first, yeah? To me, I've always start, in essays, whatever it is, my teachers always told me one thing: give the introduction before you start with method, and then whatever it is, and then you do the conclusion. Introduction is important to respect people and give them the intro to this. The intro to this, they come up with this: we're Liverpool, we're Liverpool. We don't give a shit. We grew up not seeing you, Husam. Wallahi, we didn't see you dominate. Never done back-to-back, you little No, bro, I'm saying we never grew up. Husam never saw it. I heard this. I used to hear this. Yeah, 1970, this. Yeah. Never dominated. Just remember that. We never grew up in all our generation witnessing you. We can tell our children you dominated. We can tell that 100%. Hand on my heart, I've never. Remember when Frank Lampard told your manager, sit down on the floor, you've only won one league title. Remember? I'm not being arrogant. Frank Lampard said that. Shut up. You've only won one league title. Remember?
Yeah.
Bro, because Lampard knows you have won many, man. What the hell are you doing? You chat as if you've dominated something. You're nobody. Yeah? One COVID title. And last season, when Man City were weak, that's all you got as this big football club. Ahmed, I know. This guy claimed it. I know Chelsea. I've seen. I can tell people. I can sit down.
Three piece by United.
I can laugh. People can tell. Arsenal fans can come and say, "Yo, Hamza, do you remember Invincible?" I say, yeah, wow, I scratch my head. Chelsea fans same. Yeah, you and Wolfie can talk about your era. 70s. Go and sit in a room. Lock yourselves up in the room. Talk about the 70s. I'm not disrespecting Wolfie, but Wolfie. Yeah? Same level.
At least Wolf is that old. He saw his team win the Champions League.
Yeah, you probably saw. This comeback.
I didn't see shit, man.
Is eating. He came in, with his manager. Yeah, his manager is a nobody. That bold fraud. He's a nobody. Finished second in Eredivisie. I told you. Bro, he finished second. He's a nobody, bro. Anna Slot. Already your fans are already after him. Anna Slot out. It's October. I've never seen Anna Slot. Bro, he was getting cussed. They've got, bro, it's civil war, guys. Civil war in football now. Liverpool, they're having civil war. Because I told you, son, you don't know how to shop. Yo, you don't shop. Go back and shop at the level you used to shop at Henderson. That's your level. Paul Konchesky, Ricky Lambert. Bro, you know Sunday League. I can sit down the floor.
Ricky Lambert.
You love it.
Wolfie, you don't remember that window? Fabio Borini, Ricky Lambert, Balotelli?
I forgot about that window, man.
The worst windows in the history of the sport.
Actually, this season might be the worst window, man.
Bro, 100%. They don't know. This year they said, Hamza, we have a record to spend. I said, yo, do you know how to spend? Are you sure you're spending it right? It's like going to Harrods and you've never seen this guy in Harrods. They say, yo, I need to show you the iron. Yo, you look a bit dodgy, man. I've seen you at Costco every day. How did you appear here? You say, yeah, I got a credit card. I'm like, yo, you look suspicious. That's Liverpool football.
Bro, what is wrong with Costco, bro? Costco is good, bro. The whole says good.
Bro, Henderson. The thing with me, this fan base are delusional. They fight about even Steven Gerrard, apparently one of the greatest midfielder in the Premier. They say he's the greatest. Get out of here, wallahi. Go and talk to your fan base about that shit. If you've never won a league title, we will never respect that. Just know that we tell you that. Yeah? Your fan base, we tell you the truth, wallahi. Sleepy G, we don't respect him. Because why? You've never won the Premier. You will never be as good as Scores and Lamps in that level.
What does Gerrard have to do with this game?
Spending.
What does Gerrard have to do with this game?
Get out of here, man. Introduction.
Gerrard is a manager in the Saudi League. This has nothing to do with it.
Fact. Arne Slot won with Jurgen Klopp's team. Yeah? We know for a fact he was backed. 150 million Isak. 140 million euros. Florian the worst. It should be called Florian the worst. Not the worst. Florian the worst. Because to me, it looks like the worst player in the Premier League. one of the worst signings in the Premier League. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you said Wirtz. I thought you said playing it.
What the heck was
Copyright,
that?
guys.
So to me, I'm looking at this. You spend Ektike 100 million nearly. Yeah? You Kekes. You sign Frimpong. Your fans already after Frimpong. They don't like Kekes. Bro, I'm just looking. I'm thinking, this is a joke. This is worst Chelsea side that we have seen. This is the worst. They had 10 players injured. Let me introduce you. 10 players injured. Yes, sir. Hamza, I don't know who's my centre backs. I don't know who's going to start. You told Chelsea fans, Hamza, I don't know. I don't have anyone. They're all sick. Chelsea, imagine they counted 4 minimum. Yeah? They were begging for Achiampong. A youngster we never heard of. Achiampong pocketed your 150 million striker that you waited for 3 months. He missed training for Newcastle, ran to another country in Spain to beg to train for another football club, Real Sociedad. When Ewo tried to hold him, you scumbag. You got pocketed by an 18-year-old nobody. Wallahi, what a shame to you. What a shame for Isak, Alexander. And you got deflected. You are so shameful. You are hugging. Capo, I thought, you shameful guy. You cost 150 million. Achampong had in the pocket, you bum. You said, Hamza, the day I get Isaac, you're doing streams. The day I get Isaac, you see the world. Wow, who's going to see? Achampong is here. Achampong is here. Achampong. Big up. Wallahi, Achampong. Wallahi, big up Achampong. Guys, make sure you like for Achampong. Like that video for Achampong. Wallahi. 18-year-old, no experience. Said, Hamza, these guys are bum. Given a career. Bro, I bet you would love to have Walter Mada now. Walter Mada's already scored more goals than him. Walter Mada has dunked on him.
Nah, he's a baller still, though, Walter. He's a baller.
Yeah, he's a baller.
He's cold.
Newcastle sold you Ozempic.
So what are you saying? Voltamara better than Isak? Better value for money?
Bro, that guy is Ozempic John Carew.
Bro, he's
better value. Hamza, is Voltamara better value for money than Isak?
Better value for money. Better value for money. Better value for money. Fact.
I'm going to play all this when we win the league in May. I'm going to
see in the league in May. Let me tell you, yesterday, Florian Wirtz, where to go back to Florian Wirtz? He got benched for the second game in the 2 games in 7 games. 2 Premier League games got benched. You have to say, bro, you can't cost 140. You missed the biggest derby. The biggest derby. Derby, bro. Players play in the derby. The biggest side. You've missed the derby. You got dropped because your manager didn't trust you. He gave you opportunity. Again, he dropped you against Chelsea. You got dropped. You got dropped. And guess what they said to me more when they got dropped him against Everton? He can't handle the physicality against Everton. They told me this. I said, why have you dropped 140 million signing? So why was he dropped when the likes of Achiampong and Badeshile were at the backline? Why? Why is your manager scared to play the guy? Because he knew pressure was on. And we know because you make fake stats for Wirtz. Run ahead of the ball. I've got it here. You made a fake stat on Sky. He is number 1 running ahead of the ball. So the ball is here. I'm running ahead of the ball. The number 1 guy. You're running ahead of the ball. Oh. So there's a start. I thought, you should be running with the ball. Not running ahead. Why are you ahead of the ball? Why are you ahead of the ball? You run with the ball. You made a fake start with Athletic. You played Athletic. When we said you were a media darling, they made a fake start. Fake start yesterday. Guess what? They had to community note. Wallahi. Community note. Call Athletic. Shame on the Athletic. Shame on the Athletic that made a fake podcast and lies and you go community noted as a big, you go call, bro, 2025, bro. We're here. We're watching him. You can't trick us. You can't. Why are you making podcast? What's it? Give him time. What's guys? He's a bum so far. Useless.
So you're not going to talk about the chance he created for Mo that Mo missed?
Which one?
Oh, your boy.
As soon as he came on, Mo should have scored.
Yo,
I said had an assist.
1 second. I said before, Max Downman won a penalty for Arsenal. Max Downman. Rion Gomoa scored for you.
To be honest.
Yeah, 1 second. Oscar Bob has assisted for me. Estevao, 18-year-old, did the dagger for you. Estevao, 18-year-old, is having better performance. Look at the names I'm giving. 18-year-old kids. Kids who are going to school. They're going colleges. Estevao's a young guy. Estevao just turned 18. Max Down was 15. Why are you not performing when it costs 140 million? What? Oh, he needs time. So the 15-year-old needed time? The 15-year-old boy needed time. So how are you gonna justify that?
Wait, Hamza, don't forget.
Rodri was on the bench the first year.
Yeah, there's no justification.
Rodri was on the bench in the first year and he won Ballon d'Or.
Cristiano Ronaldo needed 9 games. Cristiano was 18 years old.
You're biting. You're losing your head. You're biting again. You're biting.
Rodri was on the bench the whole first year.
Why do you want to deflect to Man City when you're asked the question?
Because Hamza's the one talking.
From Juventus.
He's talking about Liverpool.
And had to resurrect his career. You came with 140 million. Thierry Henry cost 10 million. 10 million.
10 million 30 years ago is 100 million now.
Cristiano was
That's some crazy inflation, man.
Bro, 140 million and you're performing like that. You're getting dropped and then when you come off, you're having stinkers. I have to be concerned about that. Then you're looking at the players like fake stats because you're losing the battles.
Fake stats.
The player is not good enough. People are starting to see words.
Husam, do you know that ESPN UK made a fake stat about the number of chances? It actually turned out to be fake.
Fake. I'll show you. Community notice.
Wait, Liverpool's chances.
No, it's the ESPN UK made like he actually created the biggest chances, blah, blah, blah. So people actually went and checked it. It's actually false. That's not true.
False.
Actually not
they
true.
said he had the most created. Guess who's the most created chances? Yeah? Guess they said he had the most created chances. Yeah? No player has created more chances. Listen to this. Let me show you.
Yeah, no,
No player has created more chances in the Premier League in all competition this season than Florian Wirtz. Let me show you. Can I play that video? This guy.
Wait, Hamza, read that out again.
Videos because of copyright.
No, the guy on TikTok.
Wait,
no,
Hamza,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He played.
Wait, did you just say?
No, but he might have sound in the background.
Don't play it. Don't play it, Hamza.
Wait, Hamza.
It's not music.
Did you just say? Is that what it says? That no person has created more chances in the Premier League in all competitions.
In all competitions this season than Florian Wirtz.
How does that make sense?
No, okay, I've got it here. Look, zoom in, Sam.
But the problem is because of the green screen. Khalas, okay, we get the point. So now what?
Okay, so when you're making fake stats, and Foden has had more created chances in the Champions League. The likes of Doku has created more. Semenyo has created more. Adam Wharton has created more than him. Yeah, we have he's not part of the top 10 lists. Why are you making up stats? Why are the media making stats when he's one of the worst players in the Premier League? Why?
One of the worst players is kind of a stretch.
Bro, because why?
He's not wrong.
One of the worst players.
One of the worst players in the Premier League. That's a fucking stretch, guys.
What do you mean one of the worst players? Your manager wanted him as the KDB replacement.
Alhamdulillah, never got
him. He rejected Pep.
He's
He
just
rejected
another
that.
Calvin
Hold
Phillips.
that. That's why you're so upset, because he rejected your shit football club. That's why you're upset.
Yeah, but
He
when Mason
rejected
Mount
you.
has more GA,
That's why you're mad.
you
Who's
can't
got more
talk.
GA?
You
Your
want to play
more
for a
GA.
club without
Semenyo's
charges.
got more GA.
For a club with
Josh
meaning.
King has more
You wanted
GA.
to play for a
Wanna know
biggest
something?
club in
Calafield
England,
has more
unlike your
GA.
manager and your football club, who plays with a club 115 charges on your head top, 130 charges. You're a criminal institution. Be quiet. That's why Wirtz rejected you and
He
rejected
rejected
Bayern
me
to
for
join
what?
Liverpool.
What's there to reject now?
Worst
When you
player
look at
in
this,
the league. Worst player in the league. Have some shame
One
about
of the
worst player in the league.
Yeah, but
Have some
Hassan,
shame about worst
your
player in the league.
manager is now
West
rejecting
Ham
him.
exists, Forest exists, Burnley exists. There are so many worse players. Stop bullshitting to the audience.
Man, his head's
Shall I
gone,
play
man.
your dancing
He's
video where you were
comparing worst players
twerking
to
your
clubs.
ass? You were twerking your ass when Wirtz was wanted by Manchester City. You were shaking your bum on TikTok. You were dancing like a little fraud. Shall I play the video again?
Be a big fight.
This, you started dancing, pull up dance moves, yeah, when we were linked to Florian Wirtz. If Florian Wirtz was doing this at Man City, Hamza would come here every week. Guys, Rodri took time to adapt. Rodri in his first season was holding bench by
Bro, they hustled you. They hustled you, bro. They hustled
He
you.
won Ballon d'Or after holding bench by Fernandinho. Blah, 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 blah. That's what you would say. But of course, you keep different energy. Why don't you talk about your new signings, huh? Reinders again today didn't do anything.
Again, here's the deflection to Man City. Here's the deflection to Man City.
Fraud.